everyone, I just want to share with you this junk journal that I've made. It's a download kit on Etsy that I bought, and it's called Old St Nick, I think it is. I'll put a link to the Etsy seller below in the description box. And what I done is I resized, I resized them. I done some really small ones as well to use as journaling tags, etc., and I resized them just slightly to actually make the journal because I didn't want it to be as big as it was. I would have struggled a little bit. So I used my Bind It All and I just added on some ribbon, and it's very vintagey, this paper, and I've tried to keep everything else going with the vintage theme. So I've added some ribbon on here, some green and like a deep red, like a burgundy. I've just added a chain with a bauble on the end, and I think I got this bauble from Lou, so thank you, Lou. And I have got lobster clasp things somewhere and I can't find them, so I've just put that on with a jump ring for now until I search them out. The paper, the front cover is very plain because it's very detailed, the paper, and all I done was added this flower down the bottom with a rhinestone, a red rhinestone. I've kept the page blank here, and what I done with these, I backed some of them and kept some of them like with the white on the back. So this one here, it's just got December on there, and it's got the days and the days of the month. I couldn't get that out then. Not so hard, is it? So that's that, and that page is quite plain. Some of them are quite plain. This is from a paper stack, can't remember the name of it, so I used that because it had that kind of vintagey look about it. I created a little envelope here using my ATC envelope template. This is one of the smaller images, and I just used that as my little to keep the envelope flap down. And inside I have some of the ephemera that comes with the paper, the digital paper. So I'll just pop that in there, and that closes like so. Two little tags in here. This isn't from the digi kit, this one is. Because I had a hunt around to use up some of my, oh, I've got a stray piece of paper there. Had a hunt around because I knew I had stuff from last year floating about, so I got that. So this is just some, this is a gold envelope. It's one of the really long ones, so I just halved that in two. Just put one of the pictures on there, and you can tuck things in there. Here is just, I've created a little pocket here with a little, one of these little bags that actually was given. I saved these because these were sent with some goodies in, and I thought, they'll come in handy, so they have come in handy. And I'll just put one of the images on there, and one here, like so. Here, this lovely paper. It really is nice paper, very nostalgic. This is from the kit as well. So I've done my usual doily on the side, and these were tags actually that I done last year. And I actually scented them with, I think it was cinnamon, and I can still smell that from last year. And this stamp is, this is a gorgeous stamp, but I do struggle to get a really good print. You know, the image, you've really got to press down hard on it. It's a wooden block stamp. So that's that one there. That just slides in like so. And the seam binding, I just distressed that with some distress inks. I can't remember what colour because it was back last year. This one again, it's been, I think I tea dyed these. Yeah, it was tea dyeing them. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of shimmer in this. I kind of overdone it a little bit, but it does look pretty. And the seam binding, that was walnut stain, I remember that. Again, one of the lovely digital papers. And here I just, this was actually a tag, and I just cut it all down, and it says rocking around the Christmas tree. And I put 3 pieces there with a little clip with a bow on there, like so. So this is, you've seen the bigger page at the front there with this on it, and this is me downsizing it so it's a little bit smaller. And we got this lovely Father Christmas, and this one here, and this is all parts of the paper collection. This is from the paper stack that I can't remember the name of. It was actually only a cheap one. It was a 12 by 12 and it was only like $5.99, so that come in handy. I've just done another one of the paper clips here, and we've got some music sheet paper there, and that's from the collection, the digital collection. This one here, I love this, it's really nice. And here we've got some Christmas themed mittens. I've just created a little pocket down there, and this tag here. I did actually mean to put a little bit of ribbon on there, but I've obviously forgot. It's one of the envelopes again. Created one of the ATC envelopes with this Christmas holly pattern paper, and we have another one of those. I've got so many of these left over. I'm going to make another journal. This lovely image here, and this here. So I mean, some of it you just cannot cover over. It's just, it would be a sin. Postcard with a paper clip with some ribbon. Some craft envelopes, and I've just stuck a smaller image down there again. That just holds that down so it doesn't flap around all over the place. And inside I've just put 3 of these tags in. They can all be journaled on or photographed on the back and journaled on the front. So that's that, and that just pops in there. It's blank there. I can add a photo. This lovely kind of postcard themed paper from this is from the digi kit as well. And here we've just got this very kind of grungy looking one. I do like that. Like I said, I will put a link to the Etsy seller below. The prices of the kits are ridiculously cheap. So they're actually the cheapest that I've found. I mean, this kit was, there was 2 kits actually I bought. You've got like kit 1 and kit 2, and I think it was only £2 something each one, which is still, you know, it's like £5. It was like £2.60 something, I can't remember. But you know, for like £6, for under £6, and you've got all this, and you can print it as much as you like. I think that's a fantastic value. This one here, this is another one from last year. I made lots of. I used lots of them last year too. And this tag here, again, I just used a little doily and everything to make a pocket there. This is one of the envelopes, and this isn't from the collection. This was just in my stash, and that's blank there. And we have this lovely image here. I just made some little banners here, and this says, what does it say? Make a wish. And I just popped that on there. Made a little pocket here, put a little tag down there, and it's got some bling. And these 2 Christmas tree tags, which were dee-dyed and spritzed up, and they still smell nice from the cinnamon, because I did actually have these in one of them sealed bags, so it's kept the smell. And the seam binding's been, I just used distressing ink again. I think it must have been walnut stain. That's plain. Some kind of ledgery paper there, which is really nice. And this is the Christmas, what was it? Hark the Herald Angel. Another craft envelope, another one of the smaller images to stop the envelope flying around all over the place, the flap, sorry. Made a little book. It's just got like, so you could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictures in there if you wish. That pops in there, and that slots in there like so. Hope the lighting's good in here. I just stuck one of the smaller pieces on there. I just used my script stamp and just stamped on this cream bit of cardstock. Plain bit of paper there, well, designer paper. Postcard here with the, I'm not sure if you can see, but whoops, you've got like the Father Christmas image quite subtle on the back there in the background. And this one here, which is the grungy looking one. Another doily to make a pocket. Another one of these. I do hope you can see the sparkle. Do you know, I started this at 5 o'clock and I was finished by 7 o'clock. So quick and easy. There's another one of them. Just used a variety of ribbons, like the green and the red, with, you know, the distressed seam binding as well. Throughout, tried to keep it quite traditional in colours. And this one, some holly paper there, and this Santa Claus sitting there looking through his book, which is really sweet. A large green paper clip on there with a little red bow. I just tied that on, and that's the back page. So that was quick and easy. Just wanted to do something Christmassy, and that is it. Got to make a altered Christmas notebook next. I'll probably do that. It's too cold at the moment. I'm outside in a shed which is all lined and it's got insulation, and I've got heating in here, but the temperature has really dropped, and it's not my hands that are cold or the rest of my body, it's my head. I can feel the coldness in my head and it's giving me a headache, so I have to go in the warm. So I hope you like that. I'll just show you the side. Hope you like that and how it looks with all the ribbons sticking out the top. I do like that look when it's all kind of tatty looking. So I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, just ask. And don't forget, pop over and have a look at the Etsy seller. We've got some beautiful kits on there. Really, really nice. So I hope you're all having a good evening. Bye.